All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for joining me on this really ugly day. It's actually about 6:45 in the morning. I'm on my way to work. And I thought no better time than to ride this motorcycle for the first time than doing the thing that it will do the most, and that is commuting to work. So, I had this bike for over a week. It was about 6 days, actually, and then I didn't have a plate. I only had the title for it, and I had to wait till I got off work. And every day I got off work was too dang late to go to the DMV to get a new plate and to get my new registration and whatnot. So I never even rode the damn thing. I rode it to work, or I rode it down the street, and that's about it. I literally would get home from work or something like that, or wherever I was at, and rode it down the street because it was fun. But first impressions, the thing I noticed, absolutely the first thing I noticed, the gears are so long. Where I'm used to shifting into like fourth on my FZ, I'd be in third in this thing at like 35 miles an hour. And first is very long. It shocks me. First is very long, second, third, and fourth aren't super long, but they're definitely longer than the FZ. It's definitely a weird sensation. What I've noticed also, the brakes, very inadequate. They are no good. They could be old. Granted, they haven't been used in years, but they suck. It's probably about 45 degrees this morning, and oh my god, I'll tell you what though. Having fairings in front of you, having a windscreen, it is fantastic. I'll be honest, I kind of love it. Yes, I'm having problems with my grip warmers. They don't work at all, which sucks, because I was really excited to have a bike with hand warmers for the first time ever. I've tried it on a loaner bike or in bikes that I've test rode before, but I've never had it, ever, on my own bike. And especially mornings like this, it'd be really nice to have those hand warmers. So I did order new ones, new freshies to put on this thing, so that will be set up. I do have a lot of mods actually that I want to do, like this taillight. It is so bad, so I'm making my own. There's no good options out on the market right now, or there probably will never be any good options, so I'm making my own. It's gonna be badass looking. Definitely the minimalist style that I like. And then the same thing with the front. We got to get rid of these big old floppy turn signals. Ooh, Chevelle. Red with black stripes. That thing is pretty. Dang. So let me tell you, this is officially the first time I've rode this motorcycle. And I can already tell you the gas mileage is fantastic. That is one thing that's going to be super nice. I gotta get my girlfriend on it. She has not ridden it yet, other than down the street, like I said, like literally on my street. So, a quarter mile. That ain't enough. But I hope it's comfortable for her, because this seat is so nice. For being like a taller, bigger bike, I guess, it does not feel it. It feels so nimble. Like I could easily go and shred this thing on some twisties. And I cannot wait to go do that. Like, yeah, she's gutless. I mean, gutless. But I'm kind of back at the same point I was, where it's more fun to ride like a slow bike fast than a fast bike slow. Oh boy, here we go. I don't even know what happened. Oh my goodness, did that car come off the freeway? Also, it's really quiet. This is so weird, I'll be honest. Like, it's very different for me that I don't want to just take this bike and throw basically everything away and make it my own, you know? Like, I'm trying to keep it as stock as possible and to leave it kind of where it's at. Like, these mirrors a couple years ago would have absolutely pissed me off. Like, they would have been thrown out the instant I got them. And granted, I still kind of want to get rid of them because they are ugly, but they're actually super usable. I hate that I'm even saying that because that is so unlike me at all. It's so odd. But yeah, I think the goal is to make this thing super comfortable to ride to work, ride to trips for the day and whatnot, especially with the racks that came with it. There's a lot of storage. And the frunk, oh, I gotta show you what we can do with the frunk. Like, I thought it was cool that I could fit my helmet in there, but no, you can fit so much more in there. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. We're actually also gonna get a taller windscreen. Gosh, this is so weird for me to say. This is the old me a couple years ago, I would have torn that windscreen off. But now, I am aged. I am refined. And it's very odd. Like, I can't wait to get my grip warmers. I'm gonna get some hand guards or bark busters so I can keep my hands warm. I'm gonna get a taller windscreen. This is so odd. I'm adding things to the bike. I usually get rid of things. To be honest though, I can't even explain how comfy and how nimble this thing is for being like 100 pounds. Almost, probably more than 100 pounds more, or right around there than the FZ. 100 pounds heavier, it doesn't feel it for a second at all. While riding this thing, it has such a low center of gravity. This thing almost feels more nimble. I'm not even joking, like more nimble than the FZ. It's so weird. But I literally got on it, not a second, not 1 second of confidence was lost. The only thing, the clutch is weird, and look at this throttle. That throttle is no bueno. It has to go. Like, look at that. That has to be fixed. That is a problem. You should not have that much, what would we call it? Let's call it foreplay in that before we start throttling. Yeah, you really got to think about it first. This is where I'm going to end it off here. I appreciate you guys as always for coming out to the video. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the bike. I really like it. It's so comfy. Oh man, I mean, honestly, I feel like an old man saying this, but the creature comforts are nice. I mean, I don't mean like ABS, cruise control, all that stuff. That would be nice. Cruise control would be sweet, but having a windscreen, having fairings to block the wind, it's money. It's actually my favorite thing. I love it so much. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment what you thought down below. But that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.